know that Oaks Day is a pink out at the track for racing, but also taking center stage here at Churchill Downs is a celebration of life with 150 breast and ovarian cancer survivors. They walked the track earlier today in honor of beating cancer for the annual Survivors Parade. It is the 17th annual this year, and tonight a Texas gal now living right here in horse country was among them. It's spring, and at Sayre, the school days are winding down. But for Rosie Berryman, there are always questions to answer and students to help.
So if you, because we're not going to have any middle school classes that day. Okay.
If you look around Berryman's desk in the front office, you notice a positive theme of messages. It's what makes her tick, and Berryman has had to stay positive over the last several years.
I'm just so proud of myself, you know. I had stage 3 cancer, and here I am.
Before moving to Kentucky, Berryman admits she missed her annual mammogram, and then COVID hit. When she finally went in October of 2020, she got bad news.
But I wasn't necessarily thinking breast cancer because it didn't run in my family.
She had triple positive breast cancer, but she was ready to fight.
My first reaction was, can we just cut them off? I guess that's a natural reaction. Can we just do that? And they can't do that. So that's when we went for the test, find out. That's when I found they do a whole body scan on you.
Her cancer had spread to 17 of her lymph nodes. Her treatment started right away.
So my hair started falling out a lot today.
In the midst of her toughest battle, Berryman found peace in a paint splatter that most might overlook. Her friend reminding her it could be a source of strength.
I told her, I said, look at that pink splatter, it looks like a heart, you know? And she goes, oh, that just means God's got you. But you got to look for the hearts. You can't just, you know, once you look for the heart, you know that you're looking for God's love, so.
And those hearts and her determination eventually led her here to a moment every survivor hopes for.
I rang that bell and I rang it loud, and I think you're only supposed to do 3 rings, but I think I went for a good 45 seconds.
Skip ahead. This Texas gal is now married to a Kentucky guy who she fell in love with during her diagnosis. And now she's taking part in a Kentucky tradition, the Oaks, as part of the annual Survivors Parade.
They say hot pink or pink. I'm going for the hot pink.
The day for Berryman is about recognizing not just her strength, but the strength of the women around her who she now shares a bond with.
Not only am I new to Kentucky and fell in love with Kentucky and a man from Kentucky, I got chosen, you know, to walk with other Pink Sisters. Yeah.
So Rosie had to undergo chemo, surgery, radiation, even immunotherapy. She is doing well now. She's going to be on medication for the next 5 years. And she told me that when she was diagnosed with cancer, she told God that if I get through this, I'm going to use my story to share with others, to help others. And that is why she chose to sit down with us ahead of taking her big walk out there on the track tonight. And we appreciate her sharing her story.